Hey guys, Ben Schmidt with Behind the Arrow. A little tip we have for some of you guys that lease property off of dairy farmers, where they have acres and acres of corn, cattle corn. What we like to do is once it gets about waist high, is we like to walk around with and broadcast in some winter rye. Go down every couple of rows, broadcast in the winter rye. On this particular farm, this field here is about 3 acres plus or minus. Back behind the camera there, a little ways, there's another 7 acres of corn. Across the road we got another 4 acres of corn. So what happens is through the summer the deer kind of feed in and out of the corn. They nip here and there. They start bedding in it and find cover in it, and then in about October the farmer comes and he cuts it all down to harvest it for silage. So at that time the deer have a lot of spillage in the fields and they hit the fields pretty hard, but after that they kind of zone out and try to find food elsewhere and cover elsewhere, and sometimes that doesn't help your hunting situation. So we come up with this, we sewed it in so that way when it's about waist high, the winter rye will start germinating and it'll get up a few inches and then kind of just go dormant as the corn grows and overshadows it. But it's a hardy plant, the winter rye, so once the corn is cut off, it goes like wildfire. It just starts growing tall. And what we hope to do with this is to hold the deer and give them some more green in October, November, into the winter months. Gives them good bedding, a real good soil builder as far as erosion and different things like that. It also doubles in the springtime. The winter rye is one of the first things to take off in the winter. It actually is known to sprout up and start growing underneath the snow, and then once the snow melts off, then it really takes off. And also when the farmer decides next year he is going to put corn in again, the winter rye that grew up, when he discs that in, it's going to help with put nitrogen back in the soil for his corn. So any of you guys that are leasing off of a dairy farmer or something like that, and you don't want to ruin the dairy farmer's fields or anything like that, but you want to get some food plots in, this is a great idea to get something in. The deer love it when it's young. When it starts getting a little thicker and heavier and taller, they don't eat it as much, but they definitely use it for bedding and cover. So it's just a quick tidbit. It's a good way of using what you have and not pissing off the farmer, and we like to do that. Thanks guys.